Have you ever noticed how some people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond seem to radiate confidence and style, looking years younger than their actual age, while others seem to vanish into the background? What if I told you that the difference often isn't about having good genes or expensive procedures, but instead about understanding a few timeless style principles that anyone can apply? Hello everyone, I'm James and welcome to another episode of Golden Age Secrets. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects how we're perceived by others and how we feel about ourselves. Personal style after 60. By the end of our time together, I'll share 10 style secrets that can help you look up to a decade younger without trying too hard, spending a fortune, or looking like you're desperately chasing youth. Make sure you stay until secret number 10, which is perhaps the most powerful of all and the one that truly ties everything else together. When I turned 65, I noticed a shift in how people interacted with me. Salespeople sometimes spoke louder or slower. Younger folks occasionally seemed to look past me rather than at me, and I felt increasingly invisible in social situations. Perhaps you've experienced something similar. What changed wasn't just my age. It was how I was presenting myself to the world. After that wake-up call, I began studying what makes some older adults continue to command attention and respect through their appearance, while others fade into obscurity. I consulted with stylists who specialized in working with mature clients, interviewed well-dressed seniors who consistently received compliments, and experimented with my own wardrobe. The results were remarkable, not just in how others responded to me, but in how I felt about myself. The good news: the most effective style upgrades had nothing to do with trying to look younger in the conventional sense. They weren't about squeezing into trendy clothes designed for 30-year-olds or spending a fortune on the latest fashion fads. Instead, they focused on timeless principles that actually work better as we mature. So let's explore these 10 style secrets that can help you age gracefully while looking vibrant, relevant, and yes, even years younger than your calendar age might suggest. I'll be counting down from number 1 through 9, building toward the 10th and most transformative secret that pulls everything else together. This final secret is one that I've seen make the most dramatic difference in how seniors are perceived, regardless of what they're wearing. Secret number 1. Embrace properly fitting clothes. Let's start with the foundation of looking your best at any age. The single most transformative thing you can do for your appearance doesn't involve buying new clothes at all. It's about ensuring the clothes you already own fit your current body properly. As we age, our bodies naturally change shape. Weight shifts, posture adjusts, and proportions evolve. Yet many of us continue wearing clothes in the same size or style we wore decades ago. Clothes that are too big create what stylists call the disappearing effect. The fabric swallows you up, making you look smaller, frailer, and older. This is particularly common among men who wear oversized shirts and women who hide in flowing, shapeless garments. On the flip side, clothes that are too tight draw attention to the very areas you might be trying to downplay. The solution isn't complicated, but it does require some honesty. Take a critical look at your closet and identify items that no longer serve your current body. For pieces you love that are too big, consider having them tailored, a service that typically costs far less than buying new clothes. For items that are too small, thank them for their service and let them go. When shopping, ignore the size on the label and focus on how the garment actually fits. Sizes vary wildly between brands, and what matters is how something looks on you, not the number on the tag. A good rule of thumb: clothes should skim your body, neither clinging tightly nor hanging loosely. I remember my friend Margaret, who consistently looked put together despite health challenges that changed her body significantly in her 70s. Her secret? She kept only clothes that fit her current shape perfectly, even if that meant having a smaller wardrobe. I'd rather have 5 shirts that make me look great than 20 that make me look frumpy, she told me. The difference in how she was perceived was remarkable. People responded to her with attention and respect that many seniors find increasingly elusive. Secret number 2: update your silhouette. Many of us get stuck in the shapes and proportions that were popular when we were in our prime. The problem is, wearing silhouettes from decades past immediately dates you. Think of the boxy, shoulder-padded suits from the 1980s, the baggy styles of the 1990s, or the ultra-low-rise pants of the early 2000s. Wearing these shapes today immediately signals out of touch. The good news is that updating your silhouette doesn't mean chasing trends. Rather, it means embracing more current proportions that also happen to flatter a mature body. For women, this often means moving away from oversized boxy tops paired with slim bottoms, a dated look that can emphasize middle thickening, and instead opting for more structured tops with straight leg or slightly wider bottoms that create balance. For men, it might mean trading in the pleated baggy pants and oversized shirts that were popular in previous decades for flat front pants with a straighter leg, and shirts that provide a cleaner line without excess fabric. A great example comes from my neighbor Richard, who had always worn the same style of pleated, loose-fitting khakis since the 1990s. When his daughter persuaded him to try a more current straight-leg, flat-front style in his usual waist size, the effect was dramatic. People started asking if I'd lost weight, he told me, laughing. I hadn't lost a pound. I just wasn't wearing pants with extra fabric that made me look wider and shorter. The ideal silhouette creates balance and proportion, drawing attention to your best features while creating a more contemporary overall impression. You don't need to follow trendy extremes. Just move closer to the middle ground of current shapes. Secret number 3: prioritize structure over flow. As we age, many of us instinctively reach for softer, more flowing garments, thinking they'll hide areas we're concerned about. Paradoxically, this often achieves the opposite effect. Completely unstructured clothes can actually emphasize what you're trying to conceal while making you appear older and less vital. The secret is finding the right balance of structure and comfort. Clothes with some built-in architecture, like jackets with subtle shoulder definition, tops with vertical seaming, or pants with a defined waistband create visual organization that's instantly flattering. This doesn't mean uncomfortable or stiff clothing. Modern fabrics can provide structure while still offering stretch and ease of movement. For women, a soft knit top with princess seams that subtly define the waist is far more flattering than a completely shapeless top. For men, a casual sport coat in a comfortable fabric does more for your appearance than an oversized sweater, even though both might feel equally comfortable. My friend Eleanor, a retired professor in her mid-70s, discovered this principle when preparing for a speaking engagement. She initially chose a flowy all-black outfit, thinking it would be slimming and comfortable for a long day at the podium. When her daughter suggested she try a navy blazer with subtle shaping over a simple shell instead, the difference was striking. I not only looked more authoritative, Eleanor told me, but I actually felt more energetic throughout the presentation. The structure in the jacket somehow helped me stand taller and project confidence. Secret number 4, embrace strategic color. One of the most aging style mistakes is retreating into a wardrobe of exclusively neutral, muted colors. While there's nothing wrong with classics like navy, beige, and black, an absence of any brighter colors can wash out your complexion and contribute to that invisible feeling many seniors describe. The key is strategic use of color, not head-to-toe bright hues, but thoughtful pops that bring light to your face and energy to your appearance. As we age, our skin tone typically becomes more muted, so the colors that flattered us in our younger years may need adjustment. This doesn't mean avoiding color. It means finding the right shades for your current complexion. Generally, slightly softened versions of colors work best for mature skin. Instead of harsh black, try softer charcoal or navy. Rather than stark white, consider ivory or soft cream. When it comes to accent colors, look for those with a bit of complexity, rather than primary brights. Teal rather than turquoise, raspberry instead of hot pink, or olive instead of Kelly green. The placement of color matters tremendously. Wearing your most flattering shades near your face, in tops, scarves, or shirts, can immediately brighten your complexion and draw attention to your expressions, rather than to areas you might prefer to downplay. My transformation with color came after a brutal cold season left me looking particularly pale and tired. A salesperson suggested I try a shirt in a muted blue-green that I would have normally passed by as too colorful. The effect was immediate. My eyes looked brighter, my skin less sallow, and people commented that I looked well-rested. I've since discovered that wearing even one item in the right color near my face makes more difference to my appearance than any expensive skincare product. Secret number 5, master the third-piece rule. We're now halfway through our style secrets, with 5 more to go. Each one builds on the previous principles as we work toward the most powerful secret at the end. Professional stylists often talk about the third-piece rule, the idea that adding one additional element to a basic top and bottom creates a finished, intentional look. This principle becomes even more powerful as we age. When looking put together, signals vitality and relevance. The classic third piece is a jacket or cardigan, but it could also be a statement necklace, a beautiful scarf, a vest, or even a belt. This additional element elevates a simple outfit from basic to polished with minimal effort. For example, the difference between appearing outdated versus stylish often comes down to this third element. Jeans and a t-shirt alone might look incomplete, especially on a mature person. But those same jeans and t-shirt topped with a well-fitting casual blazer or accessorized with an interesting scarf suddenly become a deliberate outfit that communicates confidence and attention to detail. This principle works for both men and women and across various style preferences. For a casual man, the third piece might be a lightweight sport coat or a quality half-zip sweater over a button-down shirt. For a woman with a more artistic style, it could be a statement necklace or an unusually shaped scarf. I've found this approach particularly helpful when attending events where I'm unsure about the dress code. My base outfit might be simple, perhaps dark jeans and a solid top, but I'll bring a third piece, like a modern jacket, that can be added or removed depending on the formality of the occasion. This adaptive approach ensures I never feel inappropriately dressed while maintaining my own sense of style. Secret number 6. Upgrade your foundations. One of the most overlooked aspects of looking current at any age is what lies beneath your clothes. Undergarments that fit properly create the foundation for everything else you wear, yet many of us continue using the same styles or sizes we wore decades ago. For women, this means getting professionally fitted for bras every few years, as our bodies naturally change shape over time. The right bra not only provides comfort, but also improves posture, which instantly makes you look more youthful and energetic. Similarly, updated foundation garments or shapewear, lightweight, comfortable versions rather than restrictive ones, can smooth lines under clothes for a more polished appearance. For men, modernizing underwear and undershirts can eliminate unnecessary bulk and create a cleaner line under clothes. Many men don't realize that their undershirts are visible through their dress shirts, creating an outdated look. Beyond undergarments, the concept of foundations extends to other basics: t-shirts without stretched necklines, socks without holes or elastic that's given up, and loungewear that's decent enough to answer the door. These seemingly small details make a significant difference in your overall presentation. I learned this lesson the hard way after complaining to my daughter that a new shirt didn't look right on me. She gently suggested that perhaps the issue wasn't the shirt, but my decades-old undergarments, creating unusual lines beneath it. After reluctantly updating these basics, I was amazed at how much better all my clothes looked, and how much more comfortable I actually felt. As we continue through these style secrets, you'll notice how each one builds on the previous principles. We're moving closer to the most transformative secret of all, number 10, which will bring everything together. Secret number 7. Choose quality over quantity. As we mature, there's great wisdom in the less but better approach to style. Rather than a closet bursting with mediocre items, focus on fewer pieces of higher quality that truly earn their place in your wardrobe. Quality doesn't necessarily mean luxury brands or high price tags. It means thoughtful construction, better fabrics, and pieces that hold their shape after washing. When you touch a garment, does it feel substantial or flimsy? When you look at the seams, are they straight and reinforced? These details matter not just for longevity, but for how polished the item looks while you're wearing it. This principle becomes more important as we age because quality items generally hang better on the body, creating more flattering lines regardless of your size or shape. They also typically come in more sophisticated colors and patterns that complement mature skin tones better than their fast fashion counterparts. One approach I've found helpful is the cost per wear calculation. A $100 item worn 50 times costs $2 per wearing, while a $20 item worn twice costs $10 per wearing. I've learned to ask myself, will I reach for this repeatedly, or will it sit in my closet after a wearing or two? This perspective has transformed how I shop, resulting in a smaller but more functional wardrobe of pieces I genuinely enjoy wearing. Secret number 8. Mind your proportions. Understanding the proportions that flatter your current body can instantly improve your appearance. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Waistlines may thicken, height might decrease slightly, or weight may redistribute. Dressing for these new proportions rather than fighting against them creates harmony and balance. One universal principle is the importance of defining your strongest horizontal line, typically either your shoulders or your waist. For those with broader shoulders or a less defined waist, emphasizing the shoulder line with structured tops creates a strong frame for the rest of the outfit. For those with a more defined waist, even if it's not as small as it once was, lightly emphasizing this area creates a sense of shape without requiring tightness. Another key proportion rule involves hemlines. The most flattering length for pants, skirts, and even sleeves is often determined by your unique body proportions. For example, many women find that skirts ending at the slimmest part of their leg, often just above or below the knee, create the most flattering line, while men discover that slightly shorter jacket sleeves that reveal a bit of shirt cuff create a more polished appearance. I've found that photographing my outfits occasionally provides valuable perspective on proportions that I might miss in the mirror. When I look at these photos objectively, I can better see which combinations create balance and which create awkward cut-off points or emphasize areas I'd rather not highlight. Secret number 9. Focus on fabrics that elevate. As we approach our final and perhaps most crucial style secret, I want to emphasize how the quality of fabrics you choose can elevate your entire appearance. The materials you choose have an enormous impact on how current or dated you appear. Certain fabrics inherently look more expensive and contemporary, even when the garment's design is simple. As a general rule, natural fibers or high-quality blends tend to drape better and look more sophisticated than purely synthetic materials. Cotton with a bit of stretch, fine merino wool, linen blends that resist wrinkling, and silk or silk-like fabrics all offer comfort while maintaining structure and polish. Texture also plays an important role in creating visual interest without requiring complicated outfits. A simple all-black outfit becomes immediately more sophisticated when it includes different textures. Perhaps a matte cotton shirt paired with a more luminous pant, or a smooth dress shirt under a textured blazer. For cooler weather, knitwear with some structure rather than shapeless, oversized sweaters offers both comfort and style. Look for sweaters and cardigans with defined shoulders, vertical ribbing, or other details that maintain shape rather than creating bulk. I've gradually replaced many of my older synthetic garments with natural fiber alternatives, and the difference in both comfort and appearance has been significant. Not only do these items look more current, but they're also more comfortable in various temperatures and generally wear better over time. We've now reached the final and most critical of all our style secrets. While the previous 9 principles are tremendously important, this last one has the power to elevate or undermine everything else you do. In fact, I've seen people who follow only this 10th principle still manage to create a positive impression, while those who neglect it can invest thousands in their wardrobe with disappointing results. Secret number 10. Maintain grooming standards. The most powerful secret of all. We've finally arrived at what I consider the most important style secret of all, one that can make or break your appearance regardless of how well you've implemented the previous 9 principles. Even the most stylish wardrobe, perfectly fitted to your current body, in the most flattering colors and fabrics, can't overcome neglected personal grooming. As we age, paying attention to these details becomes not just important, but absolutely essential, though our approach may need to evolve. For hair, this doesn't mean attempting to look 30 again. It means finding a current style that works with your hair's texture and density as it is now. Whether you choose to embrace gray or continue coloring, the cut and condition of your hair significantly impact your overall appearance. Regular trims are essential even for those growing their hair longer, as split ends create an immediately unkempt impression. For men, paying attention to facial hair is crucial. A neatly trimmed beard can be distinguished, while untended growth often appears neglectful rather than relaxed. Eyebrows also require maintenance as we age, and they sometimes become wiry or unruly. Skin care becomes more important than makeup for women as we mature. A well-hydrated complexion with minimal strategic makeup usually creates a fresher impression than heavy foundation or dated application techniques learned decades ago. Nail care matters for everyone. Clean, trimmed nails signal attention to detail that others notice subconsciously. And don't underestimate the impact of good posture, which instantly creates an impression of confidence and vitality regardless of your age or attire. I've found that creating simple grooming routines makes maintenance easier as we age. My morning ritual includes basic skin care and attention to details like eyebrows and nails once weekly. These small efforts yield significant results in how I'm perceived and, more importantly, how I feel about myself when interacting with others. Now that we've explored these 10 style secrets, let me offer some practical advice for implementing them in your own life. First, start with an honest wardrobe evaluation. Remove items that no longer fit your current body or lifestyle. Be particularly critical of anything you haven't worn in the past year, or that makes you feel less than confident when you put it on. Second, identify your personal style anchors, the colors, silhouettes, and types of clothes that consistently make you feel good. These become the foundation of your updated wardrobe. Third, consider investing in a consultation with a personal stylist who specializes in working with mature clients. Many department stores offer this service at no cost, or you might hire an independent stylist for a more comprehensive approach. Even one session can provide valuable insights specific to your body type and personal style. Fourth, create a shopping strategy focused on filling wardrobe gaps rather than accumulating more of what you already have. Make a specific list before shopping and stick to it rather than being swayed by sales or trends that don't serve your needs. Fifth, remember that dressing well is an act of self-respect, not vanity. When we present ourselves with care, we communicate that we value our place in the world and the interactions we have with others. This mindset shift can be transformative for many seniors who feel hesitant about focusing on their appearance. Finally, find style inspiration that relates to your life now, not your past. Look for role models who are aging gracefully with a sense of current style rather than trying to recapture how you dressed in earlier decades. I hope these style secrets help you feel more confident and visible in a world that too often overlooks the wisdom and beauty of mature adults. Remember, the goal isn't to look younger in the conventional sense. It's to look current, intentional, and vibrant at whatever age you happen to be. If you found this information valuable, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to our Golden Age Secrets channel. Your support helps us continue creating content that empowers older adults to live their most confident, engaged lives. Until next time, this is James, wishing you style, confidence, and joy in your golden years.